Guys, we are going to wood burn. Look at all these that are just waiting. So this is the one I did in the video, and this is the one I did in the video, and coming up is going to be my next victim. I'm going to do it on a live tomorrow, so stay tuned. This is just a cheap cutting board from Dollar Store. This one is like from Ross or TJ Maxx, and you can get these really good prices at those kind of stores. I went ahead and did a little bit. Butterfly one. You can use any of our stamps on fabric, furniture, you know, all different things. You can use it for a pattern for embroidery. Is that what it is? Is that embroidery when you like do the stitches? So it could be used for that. It could be used to do on a canvas or furniture, whatever, and then watercolor inside of it. Patterns too, but not all of our stamps would be easy with the wood burning we're doing today. Let me show you for an example. A bit more intricate. I think this is a chrysanthemum. I don't know how to say that word. Big, easy outline. So let's go ahead. Caitlin has never wood burned. Show her how to do a stamp, and then she can maybe add some stuff to it. So I'm taking the black ink. Now, if you're wanting this to be, I'm going to really put these in my place to actually use them with our ink. And it's already loaded. You just stamp it. You want to stamp on a flat surface. You don't want it bumpy or it'll get off in the parts you don't want the ink on. So you just literally load that. Have you ever done any stamping? Oh, she stamped. She's an art girl, but she just hasn't wood burned. I really haven't done that much wood burning either. So you just get that loaded, and then you can just kind of put it wherever you want. You can let it hang off. You can do whatever. Yep, do that, and then just kind of the mount. I like to cut them and leave it on the mount because it just gives you a little bit more structure, but you can pull it off to go around pieces too if you need to. Oh, it looks good. So look how good our black ink looks. I mean, just like that. Spectacular it looks. It's not coming across here, but it is really good. So that's going to be our outline. It's cheap. Harbor Freight, $10, $8 to $10. It's cheap. This is for low-end, entry-level wood burning. I would suggest get it here. They have them at Dollar Store. They have them at Walmart. They have them at Hobby Lobby. I wouldn't spend a lot on your first one to see if you like it. And then there are high-end ones where they have a heat dial go real up, real down. Let's see, what else would they do? They probably, I don't know this, but just from other tools, they might even have a quick change of your tips, okay? Because this one is not, this is $5 level. So I'm having it because it will burn the fire out of you. So I just twist that off, and then you have to twist them on. That's kind of why I had two going, because I didn't want to take time to change my tips. So there's different tips. It comes with a whole bunch of different tips, and it's a soldering tool. Know nothing about that. Do you know about soldering? Nothing. We know nothing about soldering, but it also does that. So I'd have to YouTube that. So just get you a cheap one. My little weird kind of angled tip. I know you can't see it, but it's an angled pointed tip. The deal is, okay, so now you want to go, like, you just stick it on there and you let it literally burn, and you might want to wear a mask because it does do some smoke. I love that smell personally. And literally that's all you do. Some on that. And I could still and do something like this for a very low cost. Once you invest in this and get your cheap wood burner. But see how fun that is? So would you be into this now, Caitlin? Like that you've done it? It's just, yeah, Dollar Store, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, just get a cheap one. Or would to get you going. Great. So, and get a stamp. How does that feel? Do you like the other one better? Okay, let's put it down here somewhere. I do like the other one better. I do too. I kind of like them both for different reasons. Like when I was filling in these little guys, it was nice to have that big ball. I like the other one because it has the smaller tip. And there's some other options here too. Like some of these are the soldering things. Okay, so this is with the stamp, and this is the wood burning. Look how good that looks, and you can kind
Here
of feel it in
is,
there. Oh, and I just love this.
we
I
got
think
it
this is
started
here, and this is just the stamp. And I think this will be real fun. And we got, you know, the leaves and all that to come with it. On with this. And then while she's doing that,
but look how
see,
good that looks.
This sunflower stamp is so good because it's just big and there's not too many details, and I would suggest getting one. And this letters, the retro letters, what I did learn about this is you need to put your tip on and just slowly move it along so that it burns, and you can go back over it several times. Different wood burns differently. This one burned a little easier than the darker wood one because the darker wood one had some kind of top coat on it. The little bottom trim is part of the Bohemian stamp. It's like one of my favorite because it looks like little people raising their hands, praising the Lord to me. That's just what I think of. Don't be afraid to try wood burning. It is so fun. I really haven't done it very many times, and I cannot wait to do it again. I taught a class to 11 people, and I had a helper. We never had wood burned one time. We got it out and we were practicing before we we taught the class. We were like, who do we think we are? We had just watched videos and it turned out really good. And you can do this.
I'm using my big fat tip.
I did this video for my Iron Orchid company, and it was live on their page and let me record in landscape mode. So I'm sorry this is like this. I've been committed to releasing a video every week, and I have just got behind, so I had to repurpose this one. But let me tell you, this has got me so fired up that I am booking one of my workshop classes with the wood burning because I cannot wait to do this again. This was a couple of years ago, and this is so easy. You guys have got to try this. I want to make a better video of this, and I am going live every Tuesday for my YouTube, and I would love to do this maybe even tomorrow. So be watching for a better tutorial because this is so worth it.
So the black part is where I've done, and I'll probably go over this. So you kind of go, put it on there and go slow to let it totally get a good burn, which I didn't, as you can see. But I would kind of get it going and then go back over. You'll get your own technique. You might want to totally get one spot exactly how you want and then move on. I can't do that. I don't like to stay in one spot that long. So I would probably do the whole thing and then go back over details and make things fatter and make things, you know, more shored up. And I could put some paint in where I've burned off the ink and the varnish, but I kind of like it showing up that different color like that. And I could use that pointy one like this. This is the one Caitlin said she liked the best, and I think I do too. And you just kind of lay that to the side, or you can go straight in, but I kind of liked it to the side because you can make it fatter or skinnier. Because this one is pretty much making me just go a really big fat outline, which I like. It's not a problem. Is there any questions you would think of as a new wood burner that I might need to tell them, or that you would wish you knew more about? Or
How long does it take to heat up?
oh, it heats. This one heats up like instantly. You will burn yourself pretty much, like maybe 2 minutes. And like I said, this doesn't have an up or down, so I kind of could see that that would be good depending on what. Oh, you can also do this on leather, but I've not tried it. You can do wood burning on leather. And that's one you might would want a heat dial for, especially, you know, working with that. So maybe we could do that sometime. We could do a live with, I've got some leather bracelets for this kind of thing. And we can play around with it, because I'm sure what I have isn't true real leather, so that would be, you wouldn't want to hold it in spot, you know, too long. But a real leather, you would have to have more heat. Is there anything else you can think of, or have you thought of, ooh, I would like to go do this now, or like, does this make you think of any ideas?
This makes me think of Mother's Day gifts, because that's in like 2 weeks.
Oh, girl, that's so good. Mother's Day gifts. She said, that's a great idea. You could go get one of these real fast right now, because everybody has a dollar store in their town, or order it off of Amazon and handcraft. Yeah, that's a great idea. You could do little bitty scrap woods with just an initial on it. You know, it can be real simple. You could have your kid, if you want to make it for your own mom, for grandma or whatever, you could have your kid stamp, and then you could do the wood burning. So it'd be from both of you. Look at that butterfly. Let me hold that up. That is looking just, oh gosh, that's looking really good. And I wish you could just fill it. This is not gonna, you just have to go do this, but get some wooden spoons. That would be a fun one. Because I did some wooden spoons at my house and I just love them. Every time I use them, I'm just so happy about it. It can even, you know, go over part of that if you want it to. I don't know, just however you want to do it. And then I'll show you my paint. To cover that, we could have put a piece of tape or paper under there. So that's just something to know in the future for you guys watching if you haven't done any of these yet. If you guys want to see that, and then we will be finished for the day. So you can see the part she's got left to do is just the ink, and then the part that's burned. And it's so fun just taking that little point and just like burning the little things that the pretty good. This is a Brazil paint inlay. Look at that. It is just melded into that. And see how that's kind of wrinkly? I love that. And then when I put my, this is a light pink. And then when I put my, I put a little second coat of just a light gray over there to kind of catch in those grooves and wrinkles. And then I use the Iron Orchid, which one was this? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember the names of all these. I know this is Anticus. I think that's the Anticus one. I'm pretty sure this one is right here. But anyway, just to make a really plain handle, and it is solid on there. I'm telling you, it's solid. And I could have even used a few of the molds to cover up these screws, but I kind of like that. So I just fancied up those. I fancied up this, and I put a little bit of it right here. And then I just did it like this. But so what I got left here is I got the top for this with an 80s pattern on it. So I forgot to get materials. So I think I want to do it with cheetah. That's kind of my signature thing for my material. So then I did the other side of this. So that is the Brazil paint inlay. And this was just a blonde waterfall.
Thank you for watching, and tune in for a new video every week, and please subscribe. I'll link the products that I used in this video in the description box.